When one spouse owns a business in New York and they're getting divorced, what happens is we need to value that business. So presuming that that it's what we call a marital asset, presuming that either the business was started during the course of the marriage or one spouse actively ran that business, the other spouse will have a claim not to the business itself, but to a portion of the value of that business. And to do that, it needs to be valued. And that's where we'll bring in the experts, where we'll bring in accountants that specialize in business valuations. There's a lot of discovery that's involved in that to make sure that we're getting all the information we need to accurately come up with a value, a fair market value of that business. And then based on that value, based on what each spouse contributed to the business, to the marriage, we then determine what their share, what the non-titled spouse, the person who doesn't own the business, what their share should be of the value. Fortunately, it's rare that we have that a business will get shut down, because of course, if it's shut down, then there's no value, right? It's gone at that point. So most typically, businesses continue, almost always post-divorce, and the way that we do that, the way that that's possible, is with a buyout. And so if somebody is owed money for their share of the business, the non-titled spouse, the person who's not running the business, they'll either get a lump sum if there's enough money, in the pot, if there's enough to be divided. They can get a lump sum at the time of the divorce. Other times we have to do a payout over time. So it may not be possible. Maybe it's a new business, a younger couple, their finances aren't great. And so there's not, the bulk of the marital estate is the value of that business. In a case like that, the business owner will have an obligation over a period of time to make payments to the non-business owner to buy out his or her share.